Paula Coomber, Seaside Radio, here today on Withernsea Beach, and just doing an amazing sculpture of
Neptune. We're building Neptune.
Sorry, what was your names?
My name is Remy Geerts. I'm from the Netherlands.
I'm Paul Hoggard, and I'm from Beverley.
You're from Beverley?
Yes, I'm a local artist.
Oh, right.
We live in Bulgaria.
Ah, are you together?
Yes, we are. We're a sand sculpting couple.
Ah, so do you go all over the world doing this?
We do, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Very fortunate. We get to build beautiful sculptures all over the world. In China, India, America, Canada, Qatar.
Now then.
The only trouble with this is the tide comes in and washes it all away.
Yes.
Have you ever wanted to do anything a bit more permanent?
There is, it's actually the only medium in which you can build such big structures in such a relatively small amount of time, yeah. So that's why we choose sand. And today we were here when the tide was at its highest at 9:15, and the tide doesn't quite reach us.
Ah, so you're hoping that it'll still be here tomorrow?
That would be nice, because then we can elaborate a bit on it.
Yes. Oh. And how do you learn to sculpture in sand?
Well, Paul is self-taught. He just went on the beach, he relaxed, and he found himself making a face, and he took it from there. I've been actually trained in this.
Oh, you can get trained to sculpt in sand.
It is by colleagues of ours. We also train people. It's a skill that we pass on to each other.
Right, and you're using a little trowel.
Yeah, this is actually from America. It's a Marshall trowel, and it used to be square.
Right.
But I used it so much, and sand, well, it's like sanding paper.
Yes.
So it wears off, but it actually gets better for me because I like it when it has a point.
And is that the only implement you use?
Yeah, when I work really detailed, for example by the ice, then I blow it away.
Oh!
With my blowpipe. Of course, we start with shovels and buckets.
And yes.
I got some smaller tools here as well. I can make lines with them and rounds.
Hey, yeah. Oh, let's try and get the front of his face. That's amazing. That is incredibly impressive. How long does it take you to do one of these?
Well, we started this morning. First we had to build up this whole sort of stage here. So it took a few hours of shoveling with the four of us. Shoveling, carrying water. We filled up that bucket of water because you can only make sand sculptures when your sand is wet.
Hey, were you one of the ones doing it at Withernsea last week?
We were the ones.
I remember reading in the Gazette that you found Withernsea sand very easy to work with.
It was very nice sand, yes.
What about, how does Withernsea sand compare with it?
It is, it's actually quite good. We have to work a bit around the stones, remove the stones out of it as much as we can. But it, well, as you can see, this is quite a steep pile.
It is, indeed.
And now we have to keep it wet. You see here, these little patches, they dry up. We have to keep them wet all the time.
Right, so it's a matter of flicking water on them. And,
no, we actually got a sprayer.
Oh.
But it's empty now. We have to refill it.
Right.
Yeah, that's how we keep it wet. We
spray it, and that makes the sculpting easier.
Yeah, but to start with, we use wet sand. So this whole pile is wet sand, and we compacted it. So there's not a lot of air in here.
Right. Yeah, brilliant. That is great. Thanks very much.
Well, you're welcome.
Oh,